Today I want to take a look at one of my favorite SMGs to use in Modern Warfare Zombies. I'm talking about the Rival 9, but we're also going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be rocking the conversion kit that turns this SMG into a little bit more of an AR. We're going to do a quick test with this thing out in the red zone, and then we're going to go off and do the Elder Dark Aether solo. I want to see how this thing's handling against that HVT in there and how it'll handle that Outlast contract, seeing if this is a loadout that you guys want to rock when you're coming in here and hunting for some schematics. But with that being said, welcome on back to the channel, everybody. If y'all don't know, my name is Ghost. I appreciate everybody for stopping on by the video today. If you're into zombies content or anything Call of Duty, consider rocking that like button, man, and subscribing to the channel. We just hit 14,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the insane support on the channel lately. Well, this is already one of my favorite SMGs to rock in this game mode, but I haven't really used it with the conversion kit yet, so we weren't gonna waste any time when we're coming in here. We're gonna bring in a legendary aether tool, plus we got that flawless crystal. Let's just get this thing maxed out to power as we can. We headed straight on into the red tier zone, and I found this mega abomination, and we just immediately started tearing into this guy. I gotta say, guys, I was immediately impressed. It only took us roughly about 20-25 seconds to deal with this mega abomination, and there's not very many guns in this game that's going to be able to do that. Next, we got this HVT on this Mangler here, and these things can be some tough son of a bitches sometimes, and I just kind of feel like it wasn't taking off the health as fast as I would have liked, but it was still falling off at a decent pace, and plus we were able to take care of all the zombies that were surrounding us with no problem. This Rival 9 just absolutely deletes these zombies in the red tier zone. I think this gun is very underrated, and if you guys haven't tried it in a while, you definitely should. And yes, I had a random with me. When I was doing a weapon raid stash contract here in the red tier zone, he came up to me and he started spamming the join squad button, so I eventually just let him join me. Palled around for a while and did some contracts, but I wanted to complete this Elder Aether solo, so sorry my guy, I'm gonna be going in here alone. And going for our very first bunny contract here with the HVT, we ended up getting a mega abomination, which is kind of low-key what I wanted. I don't know about you guys, whenever I get the Disciple HVT in here, I think those things are absolute pain in the asses. Like, unless right now you got the flamethrower or a juggernaut, man, just trying to defeat the Disciple with a regular gun in here is just, it's not very fun. Look at this, guys. I ended up popping off the first head pretty quick, and I decided I wanted to lure him up out of the fog, but he all of a sudden decided he was playing a damn Tony Hawk game. This damn mega abomination jumped all the way from inside the river to the top of this roof over here. Now, believe me, guys, I have played probably way more Modern Warfare Zombies than I probably should have, and I've only seen these guys ever jump like this once before. Just imagine if they actually coded these things to, like, jump from rooftop to rooftop and actually, like, follow your ass around. Like, I think that would be some scary shit. Now, surprisingly, he actually refused to leave this rooftop, and he just sat up there and was constantly trying to beam me, which was nice because I was able to pop off those heads pretty easy. And I think I was focusing a little bit too much on the mega abomination that was up on the roof that I didn't realize there were so many zombies around me. They eventually ended up putting me down, but when I got back up, I figured I might as well just go and refill my ammo since I was starting to run low, just in case. To my surprise, when we got back, this guy was actually still on this damn roof, but from this point, he actually ended up going down pretty easy. I would say if you guys feel a little bit confident in your gunplay, that this is definitely an excellent SMG to come in here and try this with. If you guys are just a little less confident, hey man, there is no shame in coming here and rocking that flamethrower and just instantly deleting this guy. Hell, if you want to bring in a jug suit and use that too, that'll work as well. This mega ended up dropping us some pretty damn good loot. We ended up getting a legendary aether tool, we got a dog bone and another self-revive. Definitely happy seeing that legendary aether tool pop up. I've been noticing those things less and less in the red tier zone and a little bit more and more inside of the dark ethers. There was one point in time here in Modern Warfare Zombies where I felt like I could walk around inside of the red tier zone and walk out of almost every match with at least 2 legendary tools, sometimes even 3. I feel that's just been completely changed because I don't hardly ever find those things in those crates anymore. You never know, it could just be my luck in this damn RNG game mode. But here we are now inside of our Outlast contract, and this Rival 9 is handling itself very well. I mean, this thing is just so snappy, and I love the movement on it. I feel like this gun has the power of the Ram 9. Maybe it's just slightly not as powerful, but just everything else, like the movement and how snappy and everything it is, just completely makes up for it in my opinion. And this conversion kit with like the auto burst and kind of turning it into like more of an AR, it's got a little bit more range to it. Maybe if you just want to keep your distance a little bit when like you're dealing with bosses, or if there's a bunch of zombies coming at you in like the red tier zone or the dark ether, this is a really good option to use. Matter of fact, the Rival 9 actually did rank #1 on my top 7 best weapons to use in Season 2 Reloaded list. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, I highly recommend you check it out. There's some really good OP loadouts in there. If you guys want to check out that video, I'm gonna have it linked down in the description. Just absolutely ripping and tearing through these Elder Aether zombies. And speaking of, every time I was listening to the burst on this gun, that's all I kept thinking of. I was like, where is the Doom music? It's like I got the drums without everything else. Look at this, we just absolutely melted this Disciple. This is a gun that I cannot highly recommend enough. It deals with bosses excellent. Red zone zombies aren't even an issue, and yes, I know that I used a legendary aether tool in this video, but you can just use an epic or even a rare and you guys should still be just fine. Don't go around thinking that just that aether tool is gonna save you. You guys gotta pack a punch. With this contract, contract done and out of the way, we ended up getting some blood burner keys, and then we got that VR11 schematic, so not too bad of a pull out of this Outlast contract. Now we're gonna quickly go and get our very last contract done, our aether extractors. As long as you guys bring in plenty of monkey bombs, cashmere grenades, or decoys, you should be able to deal with these things. Well, most of the time when I'm doing this contract, I don't even have to shoot at a zombie until I'm doing the very last aether extractor, and then for some reason there's still a shitload of zombies left around. With this guy out of the way, we ended up getting some golden armor plates, and we got another VR11 schematic. That's kind of weird, we got two of the same schematics in the same run. But I'm definitely happy that we found that golden armor plate, plus we got that dog bone. I think it is so cool that we can find those older dark aether acquisitions inside of here as well, so that way we don't have to keep going into each one. We can just farm one dark aether if we want. We're over here now at our extraction, and we got some pretty damn good loot during this run, so I am happy with that. This is definitely a gun that I recommend you guys try. Do I think that this thing made the dark aether as absolutely easy as it could be? Absolutely not, but it is definitely one of the better guns for you guys to use right now. Loadout's gonna be up on the screen. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do me the biggest favor in the world and rock the hell out of that like button. If you're new to the channel, please man, subscribe. See if we can smash this 20K by the end of summer. But with that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next one.